So I decided to choose how to shoot a basketball for my topic. Have you ever wondered how a basketball player is able to run up and down the court and shoot a basketball at a high percentage for hours on end? Thankfully, I'm here to teach you the nuances of how to shoot a basketball. I've been playing basketball since I was in kindergarten, or since I was 6 years old. My dad played basketball. It just kind of runs in my family. I love playing basketball. I've been taught by a lot of experienced coaches on how to shoot a basketball the correct way. Also taught by a lot of non-experienced coaches how to shoot a basketball the wrong way. But over time, I figured out how to shoot a basketball probably pretty correctly. Also just learning from some of the best players in the world, professional athletes. Shooting a basketball can be broken down into 3 pretty simple steps: the base of the shot, the top of the shot, and the practice. The base. So there's 3 components to the base of the shot: the position of the feet, the bend in the knees, and then the explosion off the ground. So you want to start with a slight bend in your knees when you catch the ball, and then your right foot slightly in front of your left foot if you're right-handed, or your left foot slightly in front of your left foot slightly in front of your right foot if you're left-handed. So you just kind of want to position your feet, left foot in front, like a nice 45-degree bend in your knees. After that, you just want to push off the ground with explosiveness, torso up, straighten your knees, push off with your toes, and then land softly on the ground. You don't want to land hard, you want to land in the exact same place that you shot the ball from. The next part about shooting the basketball is the top of the shot. So when you're shooting a basketball, it's actually the top of the shot is the most important part. You want to keep your elbow in. A lot of people shoot with their elbow out like that. Keep your elbow in, your palm flat, and then the ball on your fingertips, and then the left hand on the side of the ball, vice versa, right hand, left hand on the side of the ball. So you keep that right hand underneath the ball. You want to shoot with one hand. The left hand is just the guide hand. So that 90-degree angle allows you to explode and snap your wrist so that you got lots of power on the ball. The next is hand placement. So right hand right underneath the ball, left hand on the side of the ball, vice versa for the left hand. And then you're going to want to start with your arms bent, 90-degree angle, other arm on the side of the ball. Then you're going to push, and then you're going to follow through and snap your wrist. When you flick the wrist, it creates backwards rotation on the ball. So when the ball hits the rim or the backboard, it gives the ball more time on the rim or the backboard to basically fall in the hoop. So that allows, to shoot at a higher percentage. And usually the faster you snap your wrist, the more rotation you have in the ball, which basically gives more time on the rim and a higher percentage. There's a couple different ways to practice. So one way that I like to practice just when I come into the gym every day, just one-handed shooting. So you just bend your arm. Instead of having that left hand, it really trains you to shoot with one hand. You can do that with both hands. I like to shoot right and left so I can practice like my left-handed layups. But just shooting right-handed helps you focus on the mechanics of the shot. You want to, just take your time. Bend your knees, right foot in front of the other one. Think about it through your head and then flick. And then an analogy that a lot of basketball players use is a hand in the cookie jar. So when you bend your arm, you're going to flick your hand and put it in the cookie jar like that, like you're going to grab a cookie, top shelf, and then that creates that rotation. Another really good practice method is box shooting. Box shooting helps you to practice your mechanics without your legs, so it just helps you focus on your torso, like when to contract your abs, things like that, so that you can get the best possible release on your shot, because better release equals higher percentage shot. So box shooting, you're just going to want to sit on a box, upwards mechanics, flick your wrist. The last is recording yourself when shooting. So a lot of people think they're shooting the ball the right way, when in reality, it's actually the incorrect way to shoot the basketball. Recording yourself, or having somebody tell you what you're doing wrong, somebody experienced, can help you to create a better shot and just fix those little things that you don't even know you're doing. I've discussed the bottom, the top, and the practice of how to shoot a basketball. Hopefully now that you've learned these couple things, that you can begin to shoot a basketball efficiently and have fun with your friends and get some exercise while shooting a basketball the correct way.